Greetings, students and staff members of Cedar Springs High School. I'm Mitch Anmer.
And I'm Whitney Badge, delivering your weekly broadcast from us at CSTV News.
An artist dedicates hours of time, energy, and focus in order to complete their masterpiece.
Much like how a musician or an actor prepares for their big performance.
Or an athlete practices and trains for the big game.
Here at CSTV, there's no exception. With only a couple of days to film, edit, and finalize, there's a lot of work that goes into the product that we present to you all at the end of the week. To see what goes on our side of the screen, here's Cody Hoogerhide to give you a sneak peek. Take it away.
Hello, this is Cody Hoogerhide from CSTV News. It may be hard to understand what goes on behind the scenes of making the announcements. We spend one day coming up with an idea, one day to film, and one day to edit. And then one day to put everything together and send it off to our viewers. It is very stressful and time-consuming, but it's such a great reward to see our final product come together. You may be wondering, though, what exactly goes into putting all this together in 3 days? Well, here's how. This is behind the scenes of Cedar Springs television production. I'm here with Jacob Detloff, director of CSTV News. Jake, what are some of your responsibilities as the director?
As the director, I basically just go make sure everything runs smoothly and cut pieces that aren't very good and stuff like that.
Good. What are some of your favorite parts about Advanced TV Pro?
I would say that I'm like basically living my dream right now. I want to go into film, so this is just all fun to me.
Good. All right, last question. What do you think this class will do for you in the long run?
I feel it'll give me more self-confidence in myself as film-wise and just basically give me more of a boost in my life.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Justin Harnden, the teacher of the CSTV Pro class. Justin, what do you do during all this?
During the class, the first few weeks of class, it's me trying to get them all working things and getting things done and understand the formalities of stuff. But realistically, once everything starts working out and the kids start doing well, I just sit in the background for those 3 days and make sure everything gets done.
All right. And why do you think it's important for the students to produce everything?
I think it's important for the students to produce everything because it gives you a whole different outlook on it. I mean, we really are 100% student news and student announcements. They do everything. Interviews, edits, preview stuff, on-air talent, everything together. I think it's important to take more ownership in it.
CSTV production is an amazing opportunity that students should get a chance to participate in. Our class hopes that the viewers enjoy the product that we put out to the student body. And if you want a chance to participate in this experience, take Beginning TV Pro and see if you enjoy it. There's something out there for everyone. Also, if you want to see all of our announcements, make sure to go like us on Facebook, CSTV. This has been Cody Hoogerhead from CSTV News. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Cody. The work we do may sound and look simple, but when you throw on a deadline, it turns into organized chaos.
And speaking of behind-the-scenes work, don't you ever wonder what some of your peers were like growing up? The phrase, "a picture says 1,000 words," is so accurate, narrating memories of happiness, sadness, embarrassment, and much more.
Without further ado, let's throw this back to Ian Murphy to give us a further look at some friendly faces then and now.
Hi, this is Ian Murphy from CSTV News. It seems that just a few years ago, we had these crazy outstanding dreams for our lives, like being an astronaut or a superhero. For some people, these dreams have stuck with them. For others, they have made new plans for their future lives. The 2014 graduating class is now almost a third through their senior year. We asked some of these students about their past ambitions and their current goals.
I wanted to be a princess.
I wanted to be a teacher.
I wanted to be a cowboy.
I wanted to be a veterinarian.
I wanted to be an author.
I wanted to be a singer.
I wanted to be an astronaut.
I wanted to be a ballerina. I wanted to be a police officer.
I wanted to be a football player king in space.
You decide how the rest of your life will play out. Don't let your decisions lead you down a miserable path. You create tomorrow. Choose wisely. Back to you, Mitch and Whitney.
Looking good, guys. You know, Mitch and I were checking out some old photos of ourselves today, and we both have some wonderful memories to throw back on.
But enough of us. Let's move out of the past and into the present. Here's Kyle Maka with the World News in 60 seconds.
Hello, Kyle Maka here with CSTV News. Congratulations to our government for reopening. You heard me. The 16-day shutdown is over. It cost our government only $24 billion. The Republicans finally gave in and the Democrats got mostly what they wanted. The Republicans did get a small Obamacare concession requiring people receiving federal health care to be tested for eligibility. I think we can all agree with Democratic Senator Chuck Schumer that this was not America's finest moment. Now for some more local news. 2 nurses challenged Michigan's 2004 same-sex marriage ban this week because they wanted to adopt each other's children. They didn't intend to overturn the law, but that may be the case. U.S. District Judge Bernard Friedman may throw out the law after hearing the case. Even if he does, they could freeze his decision and allow the state of Michigan to appeal. This case will go to trial early next year to see if the Michigan marriage amendment is serving a legitimate state interest. This has been Kyle Mako with CSTV News. Back to you.
Wonderful job, Kyle. As for the current happenings of Cedar Springs, I'd like to take this moment to congratulate our football team on their riveting victory this past Friday at the Pink Game. Seriously, guys, I don't know anything about sports, but that was an awesome game to watch.
Let's throw it over to someone who does know a little bit about sports, John DeLu.
Hello and welcome to CSTV Sports. I'm John DeLu. Let's break it down. This past Friday, school pride was at its max for the second annual Pink football game, which helps fundraise money for those battling cancer or helping the cause. On Friday, the Redhawks had a spectacular win in overtime against the Forest Hills Northern Huskies, 14-12. Nick Krajewski had a 40-yard interception return for a touchdown. Jeff Newland pounded his way in the end zone for a critical 1-yard touchdown in overtime. And Austin Hilliard secured the victory with a laser throw to Caden Myers for a 2-point conversion. Now let's take you to the action and check out some sounds of the game.
Inside! Good job! Oh yeah!
We're up 6-0.
Gotta come out faster and harder, baby.
Guys, we knew it was going to be a tough road. We knew that coming in, that they were very good defensively. Okay, but here's the thing. We got in the first half, we ran 15 offensive plays. They were in third place. All right, Long Banner just said on something.
That was truly exhilarating. Other big games from this week include the boys varsity district soccer game, where the Redhawks faced a tough loss against the Lowell Red Arrows. Girls volleyball lost each of their games this week, both to Greenville and Northview. Also, cross country had their conference meet in which the girls placed third and the guys placed fifth. At that meet, our very own Austin Sargent took first place. Lastly, shout out to Connor White for going to the state finals for golf this past week. Good luck to all of our athletes in the coming week. It's been real. I'm John DeLu with CSTV Sports. Now back to Mitch and Whitney.
Awesome job to our sports anchor and athletes. Keep up the good work. And to keep the rest of you on top of your game, here are our weekly previews.
We've got some awesome events coming up this week, so show your Red Hawk pride and get involved.
And also, if you're looking for ways to get involved and make an impact, I highly encourage you to participate in the blood drive that's coming up.
On that note, I challenge all of you to use every day to make a change in your school or community. I'm Mitch Anmer.
And I'm Whitney Badge.
Remember, It's a great day.
To be a Red Hawk.